Mangala Narasimhan is with us right now, who's a Senior VP of Critical Care Services at Northwell. Doctor, one of the reasons why we want to get your perspective on this is if the EPA says, since we've been keeping records in the 1990s, yesterday was our worst air quality day start to finish. It's something to think about. But what happens when smoke comes into our lungs? What does it do to us health-wise and physically?
Good morning. It definitely affects lots of different parts of your lungs. It causes you to have an irritation. It causes people to cough. It causes difficulty breathing because the air is so heavy. So it especially affects people who have underlying lung disease, people who have COPD, emphysema, people who are bad asthmatics. This will cause them to have reaction in their lungs and may cause an exacerbation.
So we've been talking to medical experts in the news all the time about this because it is an unusual situation for us to have this kind of heavy smoke concentration around the area. And you targeted some of those groups to think about, and it would make sense to me that it would be people with lung irritations or lung problems, but also heart problems. But is it just everybody now? Is it to the concentration now that we should all be concerned about it, no matter our health?
The amount of stuff that's in the air right now will affect everyone and will cause some people to have a tickle in their throat, some people to have a dry cough, and patients who have bad lung disease will definitely be affected. So limit your time outdoors, try to keep your air conditioners on and keep the outside air from coming in, close your windows, and really think about the fact that you're outside and breathing this stuff in as you're exercising and doing other things outside.
Yeah, so maybe not even doing that heavy kind of quality of exercise that New Yorkers like to do in the park. Dr. Narasimhan, should we be wearing the COVID area masks? Is this something that you know, we went through then? Should that be something that we're doing outside, or no, we don't need it?
I don't think so. I think patients who really have bad lungs should think about doing that if they're going to be outside for an extended period of time. For most of us, this won't cause an issue and we don't need to wear it. But for people who really are worried about their lung disease and worried about a flare-up of some kind, it definitely won't hurt to do that. It can only help.
Senior VP of Critical Care Services at Northwell, Dr. Mangala Narasimhan, thank you so much for taking some time to help us, because, you know, we wonder these things and we see everything coming at us. So it's nice to have an expert on to talk to us this morning. Thank you again for your time.
Take care.